The Muslim Brotherhood, in 1948, U.S. journalist John Ray Carlson described the Muslim Brotherhood as an ultra-nationalist, ultra-religionist, ultra-fanatic Muslims whose only liberalism is the liberal use of terror. Its founder, Hassan al-Banna, he said, is so sinister in his record of intrigue and murder that even the green shirts refer to him as the Muslim Rasputin. In 1948, they were unabashed allies of the Nazis and supporters of their genocidal program against the Jews. Now, this doesn't really sound like, your local community activist. This sounds like a deeply embedded and highly organized and extremely stealthy organization. In rise of all of this, and maybe they may have seemed more moderate and maybe toned down or distanced themselves from, rhetoric about destroying Israel and the United States, which certainly we all know is at the core of their foundation. But Tariq Ramadan, what do you see his possible role in any of this?
Tariq Ramadan to me is one of the most interesting folks out there because he's identified by so many people in the United States and Europe as a moderate. And as I read his work, what he says is perfectly within the ambit of what bin Laden and other people say. He just says it more gently. I think at the end of the day, Tariq Ramadan views the world as moving in the direction of Islam. And while he certainly supports the modernization of the Muslim world, he doesn't support the westernization of the Muslim world. So I think in some ways he's a very dangerous man because he's very smooth, he's very well spoken, and he appeals to a section of society in the West that wants to believe that religion really doesn't have a big role to play in all of this.
Why do you think they let him into the United States again?
Because of public and media pressure. The Academy said, well, he's such a nice guy and we have to have him into the country. The media supported him.
I think the ACLU was suing to get him in.
And he lives in Europe. He has free access around Europe, so why not in the United States? So I think it benefits people to read what he says because I think it betrays what his true intentions are.